It's your boy TTB, the TTB in the morning, episode 3. We got a couple things, man, that happened last night, and I got actually last night and Thursday, because Friday I didn't go live, of course, and Saturday I spent time. I spent time on myself, man. I saw a couple things going on. I'm not even going to address that shit, but y'all like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? What was that? Oh, that's funny. I stepped on my controller cord. It fell on my foot. I'm like, what the hell was that? What's up, Jess Jack? What's up, everybody, man? Make sure y'all hit the like when y'all come in, man. So we got a couple things. Jay-Z did a freestyle at the Roots picnic. We're gonna go through that. CEOs getting booed at these graduations, which is crazy. And it goes to a theory I have, but I'm gonna wait till I talk. Me and Andre Dub, man. We might be well, what? Hey, that's nephew. What up, nephew? Yeah. Me and the homie, man. I gotta throw this off on him, man. See see what he think about it. But I do have a theory about what's going on with AI and everything. Um, let's see what else we got. Travis Scott revealed a new album. We could talk about that a little bit. And look, whatever. I got somebody did a good racist joke. If y'all want to hear a racist joke, man. And I have dark sense of humor, so yeah, I'm gonna play that. That might be the last thing. I got an hour, so let's get to it.
It's about gentrification.
Yeah.
And it's really about
This is Mike Epps did an interview. I want to say this. I forgot this. I forgot who. Damn, I forgot dude that he used to be on Hot 97. But he talking about next Friday. Oh yeah, Ben, appreciate that.
gentrification.
Yeah.
And it's really happening all over the world.
Yes,
Yep.
it is.
And this is a movie to show the effect of it for a black man. See, they talking about gentrification, but they not telling the true story of what it is doing to the inner city black
That's interesting, though. By the way, that's an interesting premise.
people who have lived in these neighborhoods.
This is all they got.
This is all they taking these houses from them. And
I didn't. Yo, that
those
keep
houses,
going, keep
yeah,
going.
those houses back in the day, when we look at those videos and stuff, and you see the drug dealers with Mercedes Benzes and stuff in front of these raggedy houses that was crack houses, those houses are now worth millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
They were $5 a piece then. When black people was living in these communities, they didn't know that them houses were dirt cheap and were going to become very, very wealthy houses. Meaning that the Europeans had a 20-year plan, which they always do on black people. It's 20 years, they plan out 20 years, 30 years from you. You don't even know what they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they had planned. So while we was running around selling crack, shooting up, making these houses, crack houses, and not paying attention, them houses was $6 a piece then. They cost $500,000 because they then took and pushed all the black people out
Yep.
in them houses and communities they used to live in because they don't want to commute to downtown anymore. Proximity, because the downtowns of every city in America are back.
The suburbs is over.
The suburbs is over. So now black people is out there in these suburbs like, man, I got a mansion. I'm renting a mansion for $700 or $650, and I got 6 bedrooms. I got a pool. They don't even know this is about to be the hood.
And you got to drive. You got to get expensive gas. You got to pay car insurance. Meanwhile, rich folks is like, you know what?
Ride my bike.
I'm about to skateboard across the street.
You hear me? That's what this movie's about.
Hey, that's a good premise, and the thing is too, man. Like, I can't sit up here and like tell folks, hey, this was going on here, this was going on there, because like I said, people don't want to really hear knowledge like that. People don't really want to hear. They want to hear the bullshit. But the reality is, man, like for example, man, I got I'll tell a little bit of my business. I ain't here at my granny's house in the east side, right? And like I'm I'm fighting tooth and nail with my family, everything. Either we can make money off it. My mom's staying there right now, and it's just a bad situation. I ain't gonna lie to you, but like, I want to at least make money. No, I'm not gonna drop the link on this one. This is I'm trying to be here for an hour. I gotta go to the gym. Um, I want to at least be the one making money off and everything. But like I said, get fought tooth and nail because like how everything was structured. It's frustrating, man. And nobody really hear you. And don't say you support opposite of what they support. They really ain't gonna hear you. Then it sucks. It sucks, man. And I'm almost to the point where I just hey, let's just flip and let me be out of it. And they won't even let me be out of it. It's just one of them things like they want it their way, and that's it. And like I'm forced to stay in this position because like they won't buy me out, they won't let me sell, they won't let me do anything to make money off of it. It just just one of them bad situations. And like I know a lot of folks like the people selling for pennies on the dollar. Like I seen the neighborhood, the six man, like went from there's $200,000 houses in the six. If y'all know anything, man, like my granny and them, they bought their house like for $35,000-$40,000 back in the gap, right? And everything, all that land, all them houses on triple value. Yeah, you probably got $300,000 house in the six somewhere. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. It's crazy seeing all that going on, man. Like, and that's not the only one. Like Oak Cliff, I know Answer could probably holler about this, man. Like how they gentrifying Oak Cliff because like Bishop Arts area is right in Oak Cliff. It's like not far from Oak Cliff. Like it's different sides of Oak Cliff. It's not just like this same with all the hoods in Texas. And to be honest, like there are good size on all the hoods. Yeah, it'd be yeah. Just they hey right on time and shit. You'll have a because you gotta understand when they built these houses, right? They had big ass lot. Dude, I'm not. No. I got a lot of stuff I gotta get to, man. I got an hour. Hey, I'm gonna go like, hey, I'm going live later on tonight. I dropped the link. It's gonna be an open panel later on tonight. But today I can't do it. I gotta go to the gym. So yeah, like it's damn, I can't even say it right. Gentrification, right? It's happening everywhere. Hell, I mean, we actually doing it to the suburbs. We going like you like going. I went to going to like my old area where like yeah, I said it right. I got tongue tied right then. Yeah, like a lot of people moving everywhere. Then on top of that, see what they not getting. The like California situation is that in Texas, everybody moving everywhere. You know what I'm saying? If you got enough money, you can live whatever you want to live. Then you have a situation like in west side of town, like in, the suburbs out there. They're actually because it's like that's a big football hub over there, Lido and stuff. They're actually getting. I'm not just Lido, by the way. I'm not pulling just them out, but like a lot of these schools because they have so much land. The area got so much land. Godly is one of them. Burleson. Matter of fact, Bun B's, yeah, that too. But like what they're doing now, like elements of the school district is making up these subdivisions, right? And they're actually enticing out of state talent to come move to that area. Cause like Alito got a bad rap for this is just Alito right here, got a bad rap for like not putting people in the pros as much. Yeah, you're right. So like what they'll do is they're going to like all these areas where people want to get out. People want to get out of South Central because the crime. If you're put it this way, if you're an athlete and going to Centennial, because Centennial is like one of the top hubs of football in LA right now. Off Paru Street and everything. They doing it. They were like them and like I think Dominguez and all them. They up there like in the rankings in football. But shit, you going to Paru Street. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them cats, if they not starting, they not like doing it big and not getting the college offers like that. Shit, it's better to go to Texas. You go to what Texas, go to little Golly. That Golly never been like a superpower in football, outside like a 1A or whatever. Now they on the verge of going to 6A because the population boom there. And this happening a lot. Like Alito used to be like a 2A school, and it's a 6A school now. Yeah, so in the opposite, what's happening in the inner cities in Texas, a lot of the kids are going to these charter schools instead of going to the public schools. In Dallas, actually got their situation right where if you go to a charter school, you could choose where you want to play football at. If you want to play football in your home, because they charter schools doesn't have athletics, they just allow the schools to keep the athletics, so they bust them around or whatever. So that's kind of saving Dallas. That's keeping Dallas, kind of legit, even though we moving out. And the thing is, like, this is the problem with crime. This is the problem with, everybody trapping, everybody doing the dirt, is when you do kill the potential, people get picked on. I mean, people just want to go. A lot of folks just want to do their day, don't want to have to deal with the bullshit. Go, if they're going to school, shit, go play ball, do the classwork, everything, and make a move, So yeah, hey, this is gonna be, yeah. So with that being said, like I'm interested if that's the premise, it's gonna resonate with a lot of people, man, and it's gonna hit different. You just gotta make sure it stay funny, and I'm sure Chris Tucker and Mike Epps being in it gonna make it funny. Hold up. I hate when that happens. Oh, there you go. All right. For some reason, it won't pause when I reload it. So we talk about gentrification, we're talking about what's going on in our communities and stuff. This is the NAACP, and look at the reaction they're gonna get. Salute to you, sister. God damn.
The numbers, what we can have is that solidarity, because our cause are our cause. So we all know that we want to be able to eat. We should all be able to eat, to flourish, to be able to be happy in this city. And so whatever that looks like to you is what needs to be communicated to the powers that be.
Solidarity with whom? Could you describe who needs to be in solidarity with? I'm confused.
For me, that's Black and brown people throughout the city.
Oh.
Well, I'm not sure what the issue is there. If it's a numbers game, we have the same problem. But where we, Hey. The numbers, but we can't have.
By the way, salute to Snow Leopard Skin Lady right there. She made the video happen. You know what I'm saying? She made that video happen. This lady did. She made the video happen too. But like, they booed. He said black. See, because here's the thing: the immigration thing. This goes with gentrification. Like, we seeing what's happening. What are you saying pause for? Well, hold on, time out. What are you saying pause for? I didn't know. Hey, pause. I guess I'm just gonna say pause. But salute to back to her. Salute to her. Anyway, this goes with gentrification because like when with illegal immigration and everything, who you think is gentrifying your neighborhoods the fastest? I guess I did say pause. Okay, I don't know what that. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, they the fastest one gentrifying your neighborhoods. You know what I mean? They'll buy the old trap house. You know what I'm saying? They don't put everybody car white in that motherfucker because like it's a strategy in that shit, right? So if y'all have white cars, if the police describe your car and it's white, and we all got white cars, what are you talking about? You know, it's hard to, it's easy to blend in. They do that. I mean, you got to peep game though, man. Got to peep game. They all do that shit, man. It's crazy. I ain't gonna say all. Like the ones that's with the bullshit. They got their own little way they doing things. They way they moving. So like the black communities ain't here in the NAACP. Yeah, I know. I'm country, man. Come on. Yeah, they're not feeling that, and that's crazy, man. I don't hear this again in full context.
Have the numbers, what we can have is that solidarity, because our cause are our cause. So we all know that we want to be able to eat. You know, we should all be able to eat, to flourish, to be able to be happy in this city. And so whatever that looks like to you is what needs to be communicated to the powers that be.
Solidarity with whom? Could you describe who need to be in solidarity with? I'm confused.
For me, that's black and brown people throughout the city.
It's like shout out to the girl in the orange too, man. She made the video happen too.
Well, I'm not sure if the issue is there. If it's a numbers game, we have the same problem. But where we? Hey.
Say, man, it's getting interesting. I think people waking up, man. So that's that. I don't know what else to say to that. That's that, man. Again, salute to all the ladies on that panel. You know what I mean? They made it happen. So my only thing I could say about that is it's about time people start waking up to what's going on. It's about time. So this is the biggest thing going on social media right now. Oh, okay. This is the biggest thing on social media right now. There's a lot of disses here. This is a freestyle. And yeah, let's hear.
The leprechauns have magically run out of praise. Your son on the federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth, and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a murder mystery gang. You had to catch Cal and funk it. Was you who punked this? I'm the one who strung the pain. That hill you can die on. It's way too much flack that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I spill on you suckers, I maul you niggas gang. I ain't much for me, it's no how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name.
I've done dumbbells at 130, so Judge J, you might be right about that.
You ever heard of a wonder kid? My children is some of them. Have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get underskin? I really get underskin. As unharmed player. Y'all thugs with y'all thumbs again. Everybody think they're the ones insane. You're no maniac. Watch y'all saniac in my presence, nigga, straight. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut-ass nigga still stuttering. That chatty patty down on his luck again. Quest introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him.
Damn. The Jaguar line was cold though.
You was wondering why I ain't do the freestyle rehearsal. That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them. A rapper can't be my eye. I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You trying to break the government. I prayed for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. Wrists get flooded again. My net worth went up again. My next update, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up the Hove. I never looked up to them. The crackers got your publishing gangster. Go talk tough to them. Don't talk success to me. You niggas is workers. In perpetuity is how your contract is worded. The lady goes for man. The roots remember, even when the trees pretend, not too much of my name. Don't forget who I am. Hattie loves her Shawnees, S-H-A-W-N. I find it adorable she put the S at the end. You don't know, the show ain't even begin. I said, you don't know, the show ain't even begin.
Oh, that's dope. But he dissed a lot of people. Like, of course, he dissed Drake, he dissed Nicki in the last couple of lines he did. Talking about he was talking about enough of them. Basically, they have a breakdown of it, man. Like, for example, here's one breakdown. This one breakdown. Talking about Dame teeth falling out.
Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth, and somehow I'm the one.
Yeah, that was a Dame diss. Then another diss he did was Jaguar Wright, of course, you know, because Jaguar Wright been talking crazy about Jay. Trying to think off the top of my head. I think that was a couple. That was a Ye because he's acting crazy. That's a Ye diss. You know what I mean? Hey man, Rodney. Look, I'm telling you right now, Rodney. Jay might come out. It looks like he's getting back in the mode, man. He might come out, man. For real, cause like what's called was asking me, he was like, who could come out right now and do what Drake did? I like Jay can. Like Jake, cause think about it. Hypothetically speaking, let's say he comes out, he's talking about he going hard on Diddy for what the fuck he was doing. He addressing a lot of the stories about him and some real shit. Have a decent amount of features on it. You know what I'm saying? He can come out with a 12-track album and have that motherfucker in vinyl the whole nine, do the whole shebang. You know, pun intended. And what would happen? Jay will go platinum. He'll go platinum probably within 2 weeks, because you have to understand name recognition matters. People won't want to hear what he's talking about. Like I said, this went viral. He just did a freestyle, and this went all over the place because everybody want to know what he got to say. Like even the GQ interview he did, like went crazy viral. Now, of course, they controlled it and everything, like because like he want to make sure he get all the money and everything, but that was everywhere. Like Jay doing an album right now, and since he ain't did one since 444, I think that happened in what 16, 17, something like that. Yeah, man, that's gonna go. It will go bonkers. That he will go platinum within 2 weeks. Because the thing is, he will have the if he says something about the Epstein stuff, it's gonna be so many people that's gonna go out and get that album just to hear what you gotta say. Then you got diehard Jay-Z fans that whatever album they get, he got coming out, they just gonna get it off top. Like then you got if he got something with Beyonce and it's a hit, if that's their hit or whatever, that's gonna go crazy, you know. So all this is lined up. And hypothetically speaking, what if him and Ye did like 5 beats on that bitch, like classic Ye beats, like he never lost his beats, his beat skill. Ye always good with the beats. Let's just say that happened. He got that. He got Just Blaze doing tracks. He got No ID. I mean, I could name shit, he probably got Hitmaker, you know, Timberland. Like he get Timberland. I mean, that could go crazy. Cause like then you got all the hip hop is gonna buy that album, or at least listen to it. He gonna get billion streams, hands down. Cause then imagine that. Imagine him doing the Super Bowl or some shit like that. That's gonna be another platinum situation. Which that'd be kind of like a conflict of interest. Him running the thing that him actually doing Super Bowl. That'd be kind of crazy. But if he does that, that means he probably on his way out. He probably gonna do something bigger and better after that. Because like Jay don't stick on one thing all the time. That's one thing about it's negative when it comes to like if you want to start a movement with somebody, he might be the worst one to like lean on. Like to get it out there, yeah, he's perfect for that. But lean on, try to get him to do ownership and everything like that. Nah, he's a venture capitalist in that right, man. You just not know who you dealing with. So yeah, I think Jay could do more than what Drake did just because of the history and the you know, that's like it's gonna be people want to hear him for the car wreck. Gonna be people want to hear him because they fans. It's the same thing with Drake in a little bit, but with Jay is way bigger than Drake. Like everybody know who Jay-Z is. So I'm gonna have to edit this. I'm gonna have to edit that part out, but this other part I might have to edit out. He got back with Beanie and Freeway. That'd be hard. I heard somebody use that beat and remix the Thundercats theme. It's on Instagram. The Thundercats theme. Man, that might. I think Kanye did that beat. I think Kanye did that. Either Kanye or Just Blaze that beat. Don't quote me.
One time, no, I got a neck to get that chick. We are the black cat, ROC, man. Same like Steve, man. Steve, man, tear it out. Gotta kill witnesses. Sweet things sticking out. Y'all don't want to witness shit. We squeeze everything.
Man, that's one of my favorite beats of the 2000s right there. Man, that beat, shit, that's one. If you want to define that era of Rockefeller when it comes to beats, that's the era. That's the quintessential. Yeah, that's a Freeway song actually, but yeah, that's a classic beat. You know what I mean? So yeah, they reunited. That's good. Everybody on the good. So man, look, this is a good thing. What happened with Diddy? And I said this. I'm gonna say this again. If y'all don't know this, the best thing that and you know, it's Diddy's in jail and everything. That's unfortunate. I'm not over here celebrating that. But one good thing is a lot of hip hop. Hold on. All right. Yeah. A lot of people. It's about to get back to the penmanship. It's about to get back to your behind. You know, you over your grandmama in them house with the beat machine and the turntable, and you figuring the shit out. And I firmly believe that, man, because like there's a lot of people waiting to drop right now. And say what you want to say about Drake, right? I'll be honest. I think Drake wrote a lot of songs. He did a lot of songs. He did take a lot of songs too in the last album. But like you could tell he really gave a fuck about doing the album. Like that Iceman. Now I can't speak for the other two because I ain't listened to it. I heard a lot of bad things. I don't even want it on my iPhone, man. I feel like it's like a virus or some shit. It's like some malware, Drake malware or some shit. I don't even want to touch that. But and then he pissed me off with the Fort Worth song. I was like, that was horrible. I mean, that's my city. You over here, you know, did some junk on that. I ain't like that. I'll keep a buck with you. But like at least an Iceman, I could tell he kind of gave a fuck about that because like he can't take an L. You know what I mean? So I'm interested in what other projects coming out. Like I said, if Jay could come out fucking Juneteenth and fuck the whole game up right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting the vibe that he's working on something because like you don't hear Jay rapping too many times. Like he's busy, he's doing other things. You don't hear him rapping, and just hearing him rap is you know what I'm saying. But yeah, enough of that. Salute to Jay for getting back to the mic, man. And we needed that. Hip hop needed that. Like we need. Hey, let's wash out the little bullshit Drake was doing. He had a little run. That's my bias showing. So CEOs getting booed. Oh shit. CEOs getting booed. If y'all don't know, a lot of people are mad at the AI stuff. A lot of it is it's taking away people's jobs, obviously. The other part is if you're a PC enthusiast like I am, a lot of key components are expensive as fuck right now. Like memory, something like this. This is SSD. This a hard drive. This is it. Because like right, hold on, let me see if they even got that. Because this is a certain oh shit. It's a certain chip that's in the new drives now called NVMe. And what it needs silicone to work. So all this it's hitting all across the board. Like if you wonder like why some of your the cars are going up, is because there's a chip shortage in a lot of these data centers. If that's your electric bill and everything, your energy bill is going up because of data centers, and they popping up everywhere. Like you go to the country, you might have a data center there. Your electric bill might be up, your water bill might be up because they got to have electric and water to help cool the servers. Because servers need a lot of like to run Twitter and run StreamYards, YouTube, all this stuff. They need a lot of cooling. They have to constantly be cool at a certain temperature, or things will start going down. It won't work properly. So it needs a lot of resources to run what we do online and stuff. So with that being said, this is the ex-CEO of Google, Eric Schmidt. Was it Eric Schmidt? Yeah, Eric Schmidt. And let's read.
Last December, Time magazine selected its Person of the Year for 2025. And this time, it was the architects of artificial intelligence. Interesting. It will touch every profession, every classroom, every hospital, every laboratory.
Imagine you going to a career you think you're gonna make around 80 to 100 grand starting out, right? And you software engineer, software designer, all those like supposed to be in demand jobs, right? And the ex-CEO of Google is telling you that AI is gonna take those jobs at your commencement speech. And you got all these student loans you're going to have to pay back, all the stuff that your parents and them push you to do, and all this and all that, right? And somebody telling you, hey, they are developing ways to take your job. How you gonna feel?
It will touch every profession, every classroom, every hospital, every laboratory, every person, and every relationship you have. I know what many of you are feeling about that. I can hear you. There is a fear.
That's crazy. You have to understand this too. Like the tech person who who went to college and everything. Like my aunt definitely was like, Terry, you know all this stuff about computers. You need to go to college. I'm like, if you know anything about this, unless I'm going straight into my major, by the time I get to my major, let's say hypothetically speaking, let's say the freshman year, you pretty much going through your basics again, which is stupid. You know, you're going through your basics. You might do like an introduction to your major in the second semester, some shit like that, right? Okay. By the time, how, especially doing this, I'm talking about when they were talking about this, 2003, right? Technology was moving so fast. Like y'all don't understand how fast technology. I remember where like 2003, we wasn't even gaming in full 1080p yet, right? By the end of that decade, we already had 4K gaming. You know what I'm saying? We already doing 4K shit. Like movies are coming out, everything was 4K. But before then, nothing was basically nothing was in full HD before 2003. That's how fast the shit was going, right? I mean, think about phones. Like, I think the first iPad I saw, not iPad, iPod. Excuse me, iPad wasn't even out yet, but iPod. What I saw my junior year, and that would have been 2001, 2002, right? And I saw that, and I was like, it was shocking there because like you have to hear me out. I was still flipping CDs and flipping movies, you know, for a little, a little side hustle I had and everything. Cause I had a DVD burner, and shit changed from when that came out. Right now, I'm giving them people flash drives of movies and stuff back in the gap. That's how it used to be back in the gap, right? So what I'm saying is shit just went so fast. I remember zip drives. I probably don't remember that, but like there was another form of floppy disk, right? Called zip drives that came out. I want to say it came out late 1999. And that everybody wanted that shit because like it held more than CDs at the time, right? So basically you could put a full game if you let's say you had got somebody because this is before they had like the DRM. That's the little thing that's on your game. Where like I can't put a PS5 game into this. This is a 4K Blu-ray reader. I can't put that in there and expect to play it on my computer. Because even if I did did like an emulation or whatever, right? The DRM will deny me playing that game. But back in '99, there wasn't like DRM. There wasn't none of that. That was pretty much like, hey, you got the game, you buy the game, you got the game, it's yours. And then like you get like a little like the exe file, you get a little crack on that stuff. That was downloading that left and right. So people, that's the way a lot of PC games was getting games at the time. I mean, a lot of people were buying it, but that was one of the big things how a lot of PC games was getting it. So what I'm saying is like how fast technology was going, right? Like 99, it was shit. I want to say 2008, it was known to have like you'll have two of these in your computer. Now I don't even have like a drive slot in my PC right now because everything's digital. That's what I'm saying. How fast things were going. So tech people, especially you in the tech, people in the tech and people in the arts do not like the AI stuff like that, like the art making of it. They do not like it. They fear it. They kind of wary of it just because it's going too fast. So this is why he's getting booed. Let's read.
We do not know the precise contours of what this transformation will look like. Choose a diversity of perspectives, including, let me add, and if you'd let me make this point, please. If you don't care about science, that's okay, because
when have you heard that before? If you don't care about science, okay, yeah, it's here. It's here.
AI is going to touch everything else as well. Whatever path you choose, AI will become part of how work is done. If you have a problem in the world you want to solve, you can now assemble a team of AI agents to help you with the parts that you could never accomplish on your own. Let me give you some advice. First, find a way to say yes. And thank you very much and good night.
Woo, that's brutal. It's like you doing. I never heard a commencement speech of people booing the person that was there. I never heard that before in my life. Like Eric Smith, man. I want to say 5 years ago, he'll be champion when he was up there doing commencement speech. He'd been champion, like that'd be a big deal. You got the CEO of Google, but this AI thing has changed the game because like now, I kind of hear what they're saying, man. It's crazy. I'll be worried too if I spend all that money on college and then somebody telling me, hey, you need to get your mind together because you might not have a job. And honestly too, this is one of the problem. Like this is why you probably need to have a trade with whatever expertise when it comes to computers and stuff. Like here's my thing, man. This is gonna sound crazy. Like bartender when shit hit the fan, people gonna want to drink. That's why, like, when I figured my job was gonna get shut down during the pandemic, I went online. I started learning how to bartend a little bit, learn how to just do basic drinks and do this and do this. I know I could talk to people. You know what I'm saying? I got a good personality. I listen really well. You know what I'm saying? When people, a lot of people in my family, I ain't gonna say a lot of people in my family, a lot of people in my life, if they have a problem, existential problem, I'm using the one people hollering at and whatever, trying to get my thoughts on it and stuff. So like, I know I could do that. So like I said, it's always somebody always gonna need a drink. Somebody always gonna need plumbing. Somebody always gonna need you to help them with a car, like change something in the car or whatever, or like at least diagnose like what may be the issue. So it's good to learn that type of shit, man. Even when you know all this stuff about PCs and stuff. Because honest got truth, like, yeah, I build PCs, but like I understand my car too. Like if that's an issue with my car, I can kind of like, okay, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. But and then I have like a whole little shit. I'm such a tech head. I bought a diagnostic tool to see what's going on with my car. If it became a big issue, I was like, let me diagnose it. I can go take it to what's kind of figure out what the code is and whatnot, and then I know exactly how much or well, roughly how much I'm looking at, like in labor and parts and everything like that. So like that's just the way I run things, and I think that's what we have to be able to do, man. We have to be able to solve problems because nobody really give a damn outside. Oh, that's a good one. I forgot that. Yeah, nobody really give a damn if you have issues. You know what I mean? Oh, I know I got it. I say that. Damn. So back to the car stuff. This is other people commenting on the situation.
I've already seen the AI bulls come out and defend the students booing. This is the same sentiment occurred around the internet, which I was there. It did not. No one was booing anybody talking about the internet during.
Yeah, and I was there with you. I agree. Yep.
So that did not happen. They got a marketing sales pitch problem, and I pointed this out on X. Their sales pitch seems to be white collar jobs are going to disappear in 18 months. We need your electricity and your water. Good luck. That's not a good pitch.
Great. I was thinking about a tweet like that. It must have been your tweet that I was
That's
thinking
crazy.
about.
Yeah, and that's their pitch. These executives actually say this. Now, I've been part of the reason I don't think the AI bubble is going to continue is because there actually is a shortage of capacity to run these data centers, and there's not enough water to do it. So they're running into opposition. So I'm of the opinion CapEx is going to be scaled back as they realize they can't plug into anything.
Mm-hmm.
And there's somebody
Yep.
on X who's an analyst who's running around the country looking at all the data centers, and he said you'd be surprised at how many of them are not completed yet. So there seems to be all this future CapEx announcements, but then the actual going in the ground, getting it up and running is not as fast as people think, and that's the bottleneck. And that's how you end up with like a ton of inventory of NVIDIA chips and everything, that you can't deploy it, so it's sitting in a warehouse.
Yeah,
And then
dark
you don't need
compute,
to,
right? Remember all the dark fiber? Yeah, well, dark
Yeah.
compute.
Yeah, dark compute, and
Yep.
you don't need to order any more NVIDIA chips. I think the constraining factor is electrons, water, and social acceptability of
Yep.
this. And there's going to be a lot of fights. So it's all coming to a head.
So you heard of him talking about in the NVIDIA chips and a lot of memory stuff, like I was saying, from a PC builder standpoint, a gamer standpoint. This whole AI thing is horrible. This is why they're getting a pushback. So I do have a running theory on this big push on AI, because the thing is, like, anytime there's a big tech push for anything, you have to account for market adjustments. So my theory, I run this by Dre. I'm going to say it now. My theory is a lot of this is a manufactured bubble to get a lot of silicon in-house, in state, in the nation or whatever. So then we get some up and coming companies, or we're gonna probably have an NVIDIA of America, which we have a US version of the NVIDIA, but now they don't have they might end up having a bigger foothold or whatnot with chips and silicon. And then let's say hypothetically we get Greenland from Norway, whatever. Let's say that happened. Then we have raw resources to make more silicon, because what you need is precious metals to make silicon. Like, if you don't know, your if you have a computer or have any type of motherboard, most of that is made from gold, and I think I want to say like rhodium. It was a whole bunch of other things that make silicon, titanium, all kinds of shit. But because like gold and copper is very conducive to energy and stuff. That's why like your gold prices went up because of chip makers. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a lot more. Like, I think I know rhodium is part of that. That's another precious metal. I'm not sure about titanium. I know copper is a part of it because of the mat, was it mad caps or something like that? That the little things that regulate the energy through there. I forgot what that term called. It's all that tritium mumbo jumbo. But yeah, it's a lot of then the heat pipe. Yeah, copper heat pipes is definitely, because like that's how everything stay cool and stuff. one of it. But yeah, makes sense. Hold up. So this is DeSantis talking about the tech people getting booed. This is the most political I'm gonna get tonight. Well, technically, yeah.
If you're running one of these companies, why would you go out and say half the people are going to lose their jobs? I mean, even if that's true, it's like you wonder why people don't like you. You wonder why AI is unpopular. Oh, yeah, everyone's just going to get universal basic income. We're going to put you all on because there's not going to be jobs for people. You can understand why people don't think that's a very appetizing future. When you see what happens with these chatbots, with these young kids, people find out, a lot of people don't know, but the more they find out, well, wait a minute, a chatbot goaded a teenager into committing suicide? How outrageous is this, that this is happening in our country? So you have all these different things. And I think the data center has become symbolic of a future that a lot of people don't find appealing. They don't want to, I mean, I know some people are fine to just, take a UBI, but I think most people have aspirations to actually have a job, have a business, do things that are doing it. So I just find it odd because most technology throughout history, it creates disruption, but a lot of times it opens up new opportunities. So there are jobs that are done today that didn't exist 30 years ago in our economy.
Like a YouTuber.
Because of technology, and it's done that. But I just find it, kind of troubling that they would not be making that argument. They're basically just saying, oh yeah, forget it, chronically high unemployment, no future. And that's why these people that go to these college commencements, they start talking about AI and the students boo them.
Yeah, again, I just said it. I didn't even watch this. He's basically saying the same thing I'm saying, right? Yeah, you getting all these student loans to go into this tech field to get all the qualifications y'all want, which is, to me, is bullshit too. Because think about this, like the most qualifications you back in the gap, you just had to have a love of wanting to learn how to do things. Then like you can kind of go to school and figure that shit out a little bit. It wasn't all these qualifications. You gotta go to this school, gotta go to this school. This is a highly demanding field. Gotta go to do this. Because honest got you that like old technology, you could, if you got if you knew how to like redo fucking radios at the time, you could have probably helped Steve Jobs. Not Steve Jobs. That's a wrong thing. Work Bill Gates and them to figure out how to do Windows, because like a lot of them really they dropped out of school. They had a love for learning how to build PCs. They see it was a time where okay, the people who originated like the computer and stuff, yeah, they went to school. They did all that, and all this stuff was all theoretical at the point. But it was so many people that just was in love with electronics at the time. Like it was cats that just go out and all right, you got this tube TV, this old school. I don't even know they call it CRT anymore. The old school, and they just take it apart and fix it up again. They just learn how to do that off top. Just learning. Or somebody worked at the plant and taught them how to do that. Then they made something happen with all that. They said, all right, you know what? Maybe what we add another chipset to this? What would it do? Oh, you know what? It could help out with the sound. Or what if we have an actual sound card that do surround sound in the computer, in the TV itself? So they start thinking up, because like the best motivator for creation is if you are hungry and your bed is cold at night. For a dude, motherfuckers will figure out how to create anything. Because then all of a sudden you just look and say, what do people need? That some of the stuff works, some of the stuff don't work. You know what I mean? But that's just been that rugged individualism we had in America, where people will just go look at a market and say, all right, this is missing. Let me plug this in there. You know what I'm saying? The what end up screwing over the creator is the fact that now you got people that did go to college and be lawyers and want to be politicians and want to have case law and stuff. They'll openly go find people to go fuck with their creation or something, or go fuck with their patent and stuff. So then now you probably have to go more in school on the business end and try to learn how to do all that correctly, or have somebody with you, do that correctly. So like, what's crazy is that now they made this a scenario where now you have to go to college, get the expertise to either be even looked into one of those jobs now, right? Then now the rug is getting pulled, in theory, up under these college students. Yeah, they should be mad. I'll be mad too. Like that's bullshit. Why are you creating something to take away my job? But then again, it makes you think about all the stuff that was going on from the Me Too era on down, the Gamergate era on down, right? Where now the tech, working at a tech company is probably one of the more toxic places to work at now, because if you're a dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's an influx of women working there, which is not an issue in its own right. That's not the issue. It's the type of women they picking to be in there. So now, instead of doing something technology based, now you're talking about platform. Now you're talking about, hey, we need to be more political. We need to be doing this. There's all this emotion, and then of course, like these CEOs don't want to get, since you bring that part again, and a lot of that is created in colleges because due to social, everybody got to take a humanities class. If you want to get indoctrinated, the fastest way to get indoctrinated in school is take sociology. It's just bottom line to it. That's one of the fastest ways to believe all this bullshit. Where do you think all the ZEI stuff coming from, man? Is it? Because I remember taking some sociology. And I'm over here like, I'm like, this is all feelings. It's all community feelings type shit, right? I passed this stuff, but I was fucking so bored in that class. Now I'll tell you one class I loved. I love philosophy. I love me some philosophy, man. Then philosophy is probably one of the biggest things I could take from going to the little college I did go to, until I went and found a career that I didn't have to have a degree in. The ones that still remain, but yeah, man, like I'm interested in how people think, how people see the world and stuff, man. And I think that's in my blood, because like we used to talk about my family unit. We just talk about history all the fucking time, and just putting ourselves in people's head. Like, why do they think that? Why do they respond that way? Why do they do this strategy? Why they do this? Why they do that? The why. We always asking the why, which it could be dangerous. You keep asking whys to the wrong people, but like there's never a time where learning wasn't pushed. You know what I mean? But the thing is, like, that could have a down. So, like my aunt, she knew I knew how to build PCs and I knew how to fucking work a little code here and a little this and that. She was like, why you not going to college for that? I get that from my sister-in-law, bless her heart. I look, hey, she right to a point, because she's like, man, yeah, you didn't know all this stuff. Why? I'm just like, by the time I spent all that money, this is my thought process. By the time I spent all that money to go through, getting a degree in computer engineering or software engineering, some shit like that, or the technology going to change, and I'm going to have to learn a whole new thing. Because, like, think about this. Think about how many people got certified in computer stuff, in coding, like C++ and I don't even think they use C++ anymore. I can't name all the. It might be some new shit now while you playing. Just think of all those cats that got certified, went to college, then went and got their certification. Now they in the workplace, and then you hearing about AI, and that there's an expiration day on your job now. Yeah, I'll be pissed too on that one. Yeah. Let's talk about one positive thing. Then I gotta talk about what's going on in France. All right, and that I'm gonna leave it at that. I gotta get going.
I like that though. Old school.
Come on now.
Old school.
Got to keep the new album safe.
Can you, I like that though.
So Travis Scott initially, because like he got a red iPod right there. Shout out to the iPod. I still got one in my closet right now. I wonder if it still works. But yeah, he basically just revealed that he got a new album coming out. So let's see how that's gonna work. That's probably gonna happen right before. You know what? I bet you that album come out around when Madden come out or the NCAA come out, because he's been known for having an album release right around football season. Because a lot of times he get his music played in these stadiums and everything. So that probably was gonna happen. You know what I mean? That's dope though, having an iPad. That's kind of cool. I hope he make that the album thing. I know a lot of people don't really rock with Travis Scott. I think he do good music. It's good. It's good stadium music. It's good shit. Riding music. I'm not super asking to be. I actually like listening to his music more than Drake's music, just because it's hype, and the fact that he from Texas, he from Mo City, man. So salute to that. He Mo City got that shit. Got him in Zero, man. Like them, he's a legend in his own right, just because he made it this big, coming from where he came from, man. But yeah, I'm interested. Man. I've always been a big fan of Travis Scott, man, just because he from Texas and he holding it down. You know what I'm saying? So shit, man. See, hey, Brian, I know that. Come on, I'm about to So people wilding, man. They said in Paris. They I guess PSG won, man. I didn't even know who won the championship. Let me see. Yeah, PSG won. So these are the PSG riots, and then it went out of control. Now they set fire to the Eiffel Tower, which is crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man, because I just watched the trailer, video of Modern Warfare 4, and they're in France, right? And then Modern Warfare 3, there was a big battle in France. In Battlefield 3, there was a big battle in France, in Paris. Man, what they trying to tell us, man? And the thing is, this is one of the reasons why we have to watch out in Europe. This getting in geopolitics stuff. Europe isn't the Europe that created NATO. Europe isn't the Europe that, was with us when we went against the Soviet Union or whatnot, right? Europe isn't even like the 90s. This is a whole different thing, because they allow a lot of people there, especially France. Like, if you ever could find this episode, I think it might be on YouTube. Noisy in Paris. Noisy is spelled Noisey. So it's a Vice. It was a Vice show that came on Viceland TV, the TV channel. So what Noisy did, it went through all the hip hop areas that where a lot of music was coming from and everything, and they eventually got to Paris. And if you go watch that episode and then go look at what's happening with the riots happening in Paris right now, you would know where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? You'll know where I'm coming from. That's just one side. Here's another part. Look at that. They shooting fireworks at the Eiffel Tower. So yeah, I don't do that joke anymore. I found a racist. Somebody said a racist joke, but it looked kind of crazy after seeing that. But yeah, it's crazy over there, man. We have to really look at this. Look at our allies a little differently now, man. Look at this. And I understand, celebrating your team winning. I understand that, but like, yeah, like making a fire right across right by your that's your symbol right there. A little crazy. All right, I'm gonna leave off on this. I'm gonna make an executive decision. I'm gonna leave off on this. This is Young Miami. This goes back to just man shit in general. And this is this off Cam Newton's podcast, Salute to Cam Newton. I think Young Miami one that got in trouble with Diddy. Well, supposedly did, but then whatever. Look good in that one. But let's read.
You know something I learned about men? Because I study men a lot.
What you learn?
I learned that like no matter what's going on in life, men focus on themselves.
That's not true.
All right, homie, you wild as hell with them shorts, man. I don't keep it buck with you, man. You the homie. I know you straight as hell and everything, but you wild with that one.
That's not true.
You don't think so?
Okay. If
that outfit crazy.
If you feel that he's focusing on himself, because I can agree to that. I worry about me because I know who I affect.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not right, everything that I touch, everything that I'm around is not going to be right.
Mm-hmm.
Like I use the example with, my relationship where she has to be my charging port, but I never mention who I'm the charging port to.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking in a room where a lot of people in some capacity on this side of the thing is impacted off of what I say, what I do, in a positive way or a negative way. Whether if it's on Funky Friday, whether it's on 4th and 1, whether it's on First Take, whether if it was on any type of endeavor. So when you see me squabbling, like everybody was just like,
"Oh, you could squabble."
But
I was like, "Okay, Kim."
No, hold on.
The hell was still on there.
Look, it stayed. It was intact.
Man, that's true, man. Like, here's the thing. Look, I'm the superhero of this household to my kids. I'm the king to my wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm the no matter what's going on, like if issues come around, I have to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? One way or other, she gonna let me know, hey, you gotta deal with this. Hey, such acting up again, deal with this. I can't deal with it right now. And I'm supposed to be the one to deal with it, man. So it kills me that with that responsibility each man should be having, right? This is why I'm gonna take a stoic approach to just YouTube in general. I'm gonna do my stuff here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna enjoy what I'm gonna enjoy, number one. But I'm not getting into any drama whatsoever just because it's gonna take away from them. That's how I gotta look at it. It's gonna take away from them. because I can't have that much energy on this shit with other people. My energy is to inform, to hopefully entertain, and maybe people could look at life a different way. That's my whole purpose on here. You know what I mean? And I have to be, men, we have to be selfish. We have to be like, okay, is this worth my time? Is this situation even worth me even speaking into it? You know? And we gotta always think that way, man. If you're not thinking that way, maybe you're wasting your time on here. That's real.
But I have to be selfish, because if I'm not selfish, I have to be in tune with my emotions. I have to be in tune with my actions, and it inevitably will impact everybody else so that they can be the best versions of themselves.
Well, maybe I should rephrase it. I think that maybe y'all gonna get up and go to work. That's what it is. I think when I say that, it's like
Say it again.
get up and go to work. Like,
we're going to get up and go to work.
Yeah. It's like as women, sometimes it's just like, I can't even work. Like, we're scheduled, I'm gonna go tomorrow. A man you gonna see him, he gonna be working out.
Yeah.
He gonna be still, like, you would never even know. Women is more like emotional. So that's what I meant.
A lot of times working out, going to the range, hitting puncher bags, stuff like that, even gaming to that extent, is a stress relief. Because, like, famous thing, right? If y'all watch Avatar Fire and Ash, there's a scene in there where the male protagonist, he's grieving, but instead of showing it, he's going to do work. He's going to go gather up weapons. He's going to go fish. He's going to go do things where his mind is on a task. So he's not in that's how he's not getting consumed by hate. He's going to go do things. He's going to go do things positively, and just keep himself moving, keep his mind moving. You know, even when you are successful, you got, like, Joe Rogan still go to the fucking jiu-jitsu class, and he's damn near a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to keep that perspective of, okay, we might have did this, but we still ain't shit until we go do this. We got to constantly be on that level. And if you worry about what the next man's doing all the time, you're not doing what you need to be doing. You're not achieving, you're not going the extra step of getting to your goal if you're worrying about other people. You're worrying about what they doing, how much cash ups they getting, how much this they getting, how much attention they getting, this and that. You're not you're not living up to your purpose. And people see that, man. Like I said, I am about making this channel the best channel for information, for to know what's going on. I know that sounds redundant. Maybe chill, man. Just be away from the bullshit. I'm gonna constantly be on that type of time.
Like, I had to probably rephrase it.
I love this, because society doesn't feel sorry for the man.
Hell no.
Society can feel sorry for a woman. And that's not to negate or suppress. Like, there's women that would say, I'm going through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Baby, what you need?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to speak so much life into you and get you up and get you back and get you rocking and rolling with whatever your circumstance is. And your circumstance can be created off of what you did.
Mm-hmm.
As a man, if I'm wallowing in my own sorrow, and if I'm like, man, I don't feel like doing it, society gonna look at you and like, all right, cool. Nigga, you ain't a man. I got 9 kids. You think they care about if I'm feeling good?
I got 2 kids. Shit, they don't give a damn if you feeling good or not. Nobody gonna ask you, as a man, nobody gonna ask you, hey, you good, black man? Nobody gonna do that. If they doing that, we gonna look at them crazy because we might think that's a trap. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be, if you're not doing what you need to be doing, and you worry about everybody else, you're gonna become a liability in this world, man. People gonna move around from you. This is where it is.
Or not.
But that's back to what we were saying earlier. Like, men don't show that vulnerable side. Like, y'all not gonna get online and just everything is all good. It's not a thing. We would never know.
We got to compartmentalize naturally because really nobody cares.
That's not true. You don't show it.
It's not
because in your mind it's like they don't care. That's not true. That's what you just told me that earlier.
I give you an example. A girl or a woman comes online and says, "I'm broke. I just lost everything." She can still find someone that can change that dynamic to some capacity in any type of way, right? If a dude says, "I'm broke, I done lost everything," instantly he lost all his value.
That part.
If you can't provide or do nothing for the people that you come in contact with, you're meaningless as a man. That's what society has trained us to be.
True.
We have to be providers. We have to protect. When something happened with you and your man, y'all cuddled up or whatever situation, and you hear a bam, 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 bam downstairs. If that man says, "Carisha, go downstairs and see what's going on," you got to be on the front line. Yeah. If something happens to my son, his mama gonna call me and say, "Hey, this is what happened." It's my job to put a security in her heart to say, when I hang up that phone, she know without a shadow of a doubt, I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Women don't have that same standard, nor are they expected to either. So when you're saying men have to be selfish, that's the reason. When men have to get up and do it and they don't show it, that's the reason. Because nobody ain't gonna feel sorry for us. I'm looking at Troy, I'm looking at Rich, I'm looking at VJ, I'm looking at all the men that's in here, even on your team. You gotta do something. And if you don't, that's not manlike.
Yep.
No, nobody care about you and your feelings, nigga.
That part. Truest words ever. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like, here's the thing. I talk them shorts are crazy, man. But the thing is, Cam is 100% true on that, man. Like, nobody really give a fuck about how you feel. You able to do this job, or you're a asset or liability. Plain and simple. So that's how we look at it. It's how we gotta look at life, right? And then, like I said, if you feel like you're a liability, man, you gotta tighten up. You gotta figure some shit out, man. Like I don't want to be a liability on anybody. You know what I mean? If like I said, if I had a bad day, I won't even want to talk to nobody, man. I want to try to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? I want to try to get to a point where I went to my Bible, prayed, say, all right, hey, give me a sign what I need to do. Hey, give me strength, give me knowledge to understand this. Because I'm like this, man. Hey, I always pray for knowledge and understanding, man. Because like I don't want to just go off and do something off the cuff without understanding the situation. I always pray. That's my main prayer is to pray for understanding. And I don't know, man. Just I see a lot of things going on YouTube. I see a lot of things. I'm just like to the point. It ain't worth my time, man. You know what I'm saying? I rock who I rock with, and that's how it's gonna be. And that's just how it's gonna be. That's all I got on that. But hey, I gotta get to the gym. I've been here an hour 20. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Give me a comment if y'all doing a replay, and I'm gone.